Hello, and thank you all for coming out to the Queen Tulsa show. It was all a dream. We finally made it. Listen, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. You have come to the place where you can relax, enjoy, and get the hot topics. We can also engage. You can come up or even you can call in. That number is 725 888 1644. Thank you so much for your loyalty. We made it. I'm so excited. You should be too. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh, and make sure you sign up for our perks to get all the exclusives first. Thank you. Hello, everybody, and thank you all for tuning in to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. I'm your host, Queen Tulsa, and tonight we have a great show for you. On the docket, we have Drake and Jas Prince. Okay. Now, guys, I told you that I'll be doing some research, I'll be doing some digging, and that's exactly what I've been doing. Hey, Johnny Bravo, thank you for coming in. Yes, it's nice to see you tonight. I've been doing some digging. And remember, I was telling you guys that I feel like that this is going to be pretty much, what Tupac and, Biggie situation. It was going to be like the East Coast, West Coast type of situation where there were going to be rivals. And so I've went digging, and this is what I had stumbled upon.
That stand for the culture. You know what I mean? I love the hip hop culture.
Now, this is Jas Prince. He has words for Whack 100 about dissing Tupac, Nipsey, and gives him a new nickname. Let's get into it.
You know, I put in a lot of work where the hip hop culture is concerned. I blaze the trail. Yeah. You know what I mean? And when I see one, trying to shit on Tupac, trying to shit on Nipsey, trying to shit on, the homie Big U out there, trying to.
Okay, so this is a man that has morals, values, and he respects hip hop, right? He knows the ins and outs of the game, the business, right? Johnny Bravo says, another day lit. Listen here, I had to go out and I got me a daiquiri, and I got me some more of the breathing treatments. And so I came prepared. I actually had me, something to eat so I can really last tonight because I was getting sleepy the other night. However, let's get back into this content. This is Jas Prince. He has words for Whack 100 about dissing Tupac, Nipsey, and gives him a new nickname. Okay, so let me just speed it back a little bit.
Where the hip hop culture is concerned, I blaze the trail. Yeah. You know what I mean? And when I see one, trying to shit on Tupac, trying to shit on Nipsey, trying to shit on, the homie Big U out there, trying to shit on Master P, good real niggas, Meek Mill, I see he'll get on a podcast and with another rat and go off on 21 Savage. I'm like, oh, this kid got diarrhea at the mouth. He like.
So you were thinking, oh, he got diarrhea at the mouth. What did that make you want to do? What was those feelings? Just looking at this interview, he looks very frustrated. He looks agitated. He looks like he wants to, what they do in church. They lay hands in church, right?
Full of shit, right? He the type of nigga that will sit in the bed and blame it on the baby. You know what I mean? Imagine that. You take a raw shit in the bed and say, that's the baby shit. I ain't it.
So here we are. Back up in that rear. I already said that Jas Prince Jr., sometimes people just have to get on their knees and do what's necessary. And for this to be your go-to when it comes to sounding off about somebody else, What's up with your adopted son? Let's get into that.
You know what I mean? This is how he go to trying to change narratives and different about the truth.
Jas Prince then gave WAC 100 a new nickname for aligning himself with infamous government witness 6ix9ine. The rainbow-haired rapper has been essentially ostracized.
Child, that man wanted 6ix9ine and he wanted everybody around him. Okay. Jaguar Wright is speaking out and saying that, it was a ritual, which we had already covered here on the story. And other channels are reporting that, this was a sacrifice, which we had already thought and believed that anyway, just because of how the cards had fell. Guys, please make sure you are liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And when you do subscribe, make sure you set your notifications to all so you can get all the notifications of when we go live. So make sure you're hitting that like button. All right, so here's the hot tea. Here's a hot tea. Let's go ahead and bring up the hot tea. Okay, so you have Jas Prince, and what's his name? Jas Prince and Drake. And when I went to do my research, they're always together. I mean, they are shoulder to shoulder. I mean, they are very close, even going out on dinner dates, and very close. The arms are always touching. If you always look in the photos, the arms are always touching, okay? Always touching. They're very close. And I want them to be happy. I really want them to be happy. But we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Jas Prince, the person who introduced Drake to Lil Wayne, and Cash Money, has reportedly settled his lawsuit with Cash Money Records over Drake's royalties. The Jasmine Brand reports that Jas Prince is working out an undisclosed number with the label. Jas Prince has been frequently in court this month to get money he is rightfully owed after filing a federal lawsuit last year. In February, we wrote about Jas Prince's claims that he only received about $2 million for Drake's royalties from Cash Money, which is very little compared to the larger sum he was promised. He says that Drake made the label $40 million. Okay, now let's get into it. Y'all want to run to the police when it comes to money, but y'all can run to the police to get this man justice. Like, that part, I'm not understanding. That's the part that I'm not understanding. That's what I'm not understanding. I have a problem with that. So let me read that one more time. In February, we wrote about Jas Prince's claims that he only received about $2 million for Drake's royalties from Cash Money, which is very little compared to larger sum he was promised. He says that Drake made the label $40 million. Jas Prince's lawsuit with Cash Money contains a lot of details, so we'll break it down. In 2007, he discovered Drake and signed him to Aspire Music Group. Shortly after, Cash Money approached Jas Prince and they offered him a deal to bring Drake to the label. The stipulations were they had to agree to pay 22% of all Drake's advances, net profits, and other advances to Jas Prince and Aspire. Is this a money deal or not? Listen here, they go hard for when it comes to the money. They go hard and they run to the police when somebody done took something from them. But someone's life was taken away from them. And what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? In a separate lawsuit that's reportedly still ongoing, Jas Prince sued Lil Wayne's manager, Cortez Bryant, who is the founder of Aspire, for not being properly paid after their Cash Money deal. Bryant says Jas Prince was paid his percentage from Cash Money already. Bryant also says Cash Money owes money to Aspire from Drake's. Bryant also says Cash Money owes money to Aspire from Drake's royalties, and he doesn't have to pay Jas Prince directly. On October the 6th, Jas Prince went to court and demanded, okay, now he's got the big balls. Now he didn't went up in court because, let's take it back. Who runs the world? Didn't they say, well, run the world, run the courts, run the police department? I wonder, okay, if they're running the police department, are they running the courts too? I mean, I think the people want to know, are they running the courts too? Let's get back into it. On October 6th, Jas Prince went to court and demanded they move on the lawsuit for fear he wouldn't get his money from Cash Money. Per the deal he signed with Aspire, Jas Prince explained he is owed commission for Drake's royalties, which the amount is now $11 million. Furthermore, he accused Bryant and Aspire for not collecting from Cash Money due to their relationship with Wayne and Young Money. On October the 20th, in new documents filed in a federal court, Jas Prince stated that he reached a settlement with one of the two shareholders of Aspire. He expects a deal to be finalized soon. So, this happened back in October 25th of 2015. Is it something about October that makes them, get in their feelings? Because this was like 5 or 6 days before his birthday. And I'm pretty sure he wanted that money so he can turn up and he can have everybody up in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he wanted his whole posse. He wanted the gang to be there. He has a facade that he's put in front of everybody, and he has to keep that up. So what bigger way to look like a broke person than to not have that money, right? Like I said, they go to the police when it's time for them to get their money from somebody else. They call the police. Now, these are mob ties, right? These are mob ties. Why did you get the laws involved? You didn't get the laws involved when it came to TAKEOFF, did you? No, you didn't. You didn't get the laws taken. You didn't get the laws involved. Y'all been avoiding the laws. Listen, guys, we have 7 people in here and 1 like. Actually, we are going to go on a commercial break and we will be back. Please help us get those likes up. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. Hello, and thank you all for coming out to the Queen Tulsa show. It was all a dream. We finally made it. Listen, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. You have come to the place where you can relax, enjoy, and get the hot topics. We can also engage. You can come up or even you can call in. That number is 725-888-1644. Thank you so much for your loyalty. We made it. I'm so excited. You should be too. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh, and make sure you sign up for our perks to get all the exclusives first. Thank you. All right, guys, we are back, and let me go ahead and refresh our system to see if you all hit the like button for us. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, nobody hit the like button, so you know what that means. We have to go on another commercial break. All right, we've come to the point in time. Oh, wow, things are getting a little shaky around here. Well, guess what? It's time for an intermission. And also, it's time for an offering. So, however you can give the offering, we'd appreciate it. Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. Today, we are having a great time. So, go ahead and hurry up and get back to the show. All donations are appreciated.
Courtesy of it, man. Courtesy of it, man. That's chandelier, man. Yes, sir. MOBTIES business, man. You know. Now let's get back to it. It's just yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, then we got something new for him, man. Courtesy of it, man. Courtesy of it, man. That's chandelier, man. Yes, sir. MOBTIES business, man. You know. Now let's get back to it. We ain't ran out of change to put on the
Okay, I think that's how we all wanted to see your security helping and assisting and arriving on the scene. That's how we want to see you now. But unfortunately, you're on the run. Your daddy is on the run. You sat up here and you took his kindness for a weakness. You took his kindness for a weakness. And you encouraged this young man to throw away his life because of the reputation, because you thought it was cool. And now you guys are planning to go to Atlanta and still celebrate this man's life. You are not welcome there. You are not welcome there, guys. What in the blazing bejesus is really going on in these streets? Now your spot is lit up. Shout out to Junior for getting you guys the attention that you didn't give him when he needed it. And now he's going off the deep end. Now he's going off the deep end, and everybody is supposed to be cool with this. But what you failed to mention and what you failed to tell everybody else was you wanted to keep things secret. Y'all, Jas gave Drake the assumption everything is going to be all right. I'll handle this. And it seems like he kept his word on it. It seems like Drake was pimped out. I mean, when you talk about Texas, I mean, some of the greatest pimps is there, you know, in that world. I feel like it's something deep going on with these guys. every time I see them, they are close, very close. And there's nothing wrong with it. Love wins. But there's some secrets that you guys are holding, and you need to come up off of them. We want to know what's going on. We want to know what's going on. Are you guys going to come forward and be honest about what really happened? Or are we going to try to cover it up as you guys have been doing this whole time? You guys are very vocal about everything else. You're very vocal when you want to get a message to somebody. And now the people are asking you. The people are asking you for answers, and you guys don't want to answer us. Drake, Jas, Junior, Senior. It's time to face the music. You guys have been doing shady deals since way back when. And now it's time for you to fess up. You're going to be just fine in the big house. You are very much so known in the streets and behind bars. Or are we going to be silent and not talk about it? I know some of your posse has already made arrangements to go to Atlanta, but the people of Atlanta says, no, thank you. And it's war. That's what they're saying. You guys wanted it. This is your motto. This is your MO. This is how you come in. Everybody checks in with you when they come to your town. Remember that. And let's bring something else up. Shout out to Sandra Rose. OG rapper calls Jas Prince Jr. a fake OG and tells rappers to stop checking in when they go to Houston, November 3rd of 2022. An OG Atlanta rapper whose name I won't mention responded to the shooting death of 28-year-old rapper TAKEOFF, who was killed in Houston on Tuesday. TAKEOFF, real name Chris Ball, was shot in the head, torso, and arm after leaving a private party hosted by Houston businessman Jas Prince Jr. In a post on Instagram on Tuesday, the well-known OG rapper advised Atlanta rappers to stop checking in with Jas Prince and his brother, Jas Prince Jr., when they traveled to Houston. The OG rapper called Jas Prince Jr. a fake OG. Now, guys, listen here. We are going back. We are digging things up. And this was a fresh message from an Atlanta rapper. When you go out of town, keep security. Don't let these fake OGs from these other cities tell you you good or they got you a car waiting. That's a lie, he wrote. Wow, this is his tweet. He says, when you go out of town, keep security. Don't let these fake OGs from these other cities tell you you good or they got you a car waiting. That's cap. It's always somebody they got new or old, smoke with, or they with the ones on the bullshit. When your people touch, give them fire in hand. All right. Checking in is gang terminology for getting permission to roam freely in gang territory after paying a travel tax. Wow. Okay, so listen, guys, this takes a turn. So checking in is gang terminology for getting permission to roam freely in gang territory after paying a travel tax. Wow. I didn't know that there was a travel tax. But here, let's get into some more. Takeoff's uncle, Migos rapper Quavo Marshall, dutifully checked in with the Prince brothers when they arrived in Houston. And listen, this is what I said. It's that same photo with Jas Prince or Jas in the car, and he's got the strap. Jas Prince, CEO of Young Empire Music Group, picked up Quavo and his half-brother, Migo Bands, and drove them to the private party on Tuesday. Video footage shows a handgun resting on the seat between Jas Prince and Quavo. Okay, and who had the gun in the video? It was Quavo, right? Doesn't this, I mean, this really gives off the vibe that they are trying to hide this, they are trying to cover it up, and they are not trying to be honest and truthful with us, guys. Let's talk about it. Can you guys see the chat? If you can hear me, could you please press a 2? I'll go on a quick commercial break just in case. I have to get my audio, but I want to make sure you all are able to hear me. All right, we've come to the point in time. Oh, wow, things are getting a little shaky around here. Well, guess what? It's time for an intermission. And also, it's time for an offering. So however you can give the offering, we'd appreciate it. Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. Today, we are having a great time. So go ahead and hurry up and get back to the show. All donations are appreciated. All right, so you can still hear me in the chat. Cool. Jas Prince, CEO of Young Empire Music Group, picked up Quavo and his half-brother Migo Bands and drove them to the private party on Tuesday. Video footage shows a handgun resting on the seat between Jas Prince and Quavo. Takeoff is not with them in the car. Insiders say Takeoff did not check in with the Prince brothers. Takeoff apparently arranged his own transportation to the venue. He also did not participate in the high-stakes dice game. The dice game is important because, according to Instagram blogger DJ Academics, the house always wins, and the winnings are split between the party host and his goons. Listen, let's get into it. Part of checking in means gangsters are responsible for a visitor's safety. Those who don't check in are not guaranteed to be safe. Part of checking in means gangsters are responsible for a visitor's safety. Those who don't check in are not guaranteed to be safe. Peep this out. TAKEOFF is not with them in the car. Insiders say TAKEOFF did not check in with the Prince brothers. TAKEOFF apparently arranged his own transportation to the venue. He also did not participate in the high-stakes dice game. Does it sound like evidence there? Does that sound like evidence is valid and available right there to you? Sounds like it to me. Let's get into it. Jas Prince offered condolences to Quavo in a social media post after TAKEOFF's death. Jas claims he was at home asleep when TAKEOFF was shot. However, Jas's brother, J. Prince Jr., was at the event and was seen strolling past TAKEOFF's dead body while Quavo was screaming in anguish. I'll drop the link. I do want to have an engagement. I want to have an engagement. If you guys want to come up here, let me drop the link for you. And I just want to say, like, all of these people are tied into one. I mean, and really, who wins when everybody is feuding? You know, it's such a sad situation. The funeral is tomorrow, and I am praying for his mother. Praying for Offset's family and his mother. What are we going to do, guys? What are we going to do? Slim Thug is live. Let's see what Slim Thug is doing. Okay. Slim Thug is out somewhere and he's got music going. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. It's just a lot going on. Like, really, nobody is safe. And these guys really, I mean, their connect is really strong. It seems like their connect is really strong. And the guys that they have riding for them, they are on it. Let's talk about Grandmaster Jay. Grandmaster Jay sentenced to 7 years on federal charges related to Breonna Taylor protest. A prison sentence has been handed down to a Black militia group leader arrested during protests in Louisville. John Johnson, 59, also known as Grandmaster J, appeared in federal court for sentencing Wednesday morning. He was sentenced to 7 years, 2 months in prison with 3 years of supervised release once he gets out. He was convicted of assaulting a federal task officer, among other counts. Johnson and his group, the NFAC, were in Louisville protesting in the summer of 2020 following the death of Breonna Taylor. He pointed a rifle at 2 task force officers who were on a rooftop in Jefferson Square monitoring the protests. 7 years was the minimum time required for a sentence, according to Johnson's crimes. The judge recommended that sentencing for his state charges be served concurrently. Wow. Wow. It's just terrible. It's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. My heart really goes out to him and his family. And I know we was talking about Boosie yesterday, y'all, wasn't we? Y'all brought up Boosie or whatever it was, but this really got me. This really made my butt itch. This situation right here, when I heard this. Bro. Okay, so Boosie gets in his feelings. Boosie gets his feelings hurt and confronts his son, Tootie, for not texting or calling for 2 days. Y'all get into this.
When you be gone for 2 nights, can you just call me and text me? No, you didn't, bro. Your phone been off for a day and a half, bro. Just text me, son. I know. Just text me. Pops, I'm good. That's all I want. Text it. Pops, I'm good. I'm by King. We chill. Man, you don't call me for 2 days, bro. That shit hurt my feelings, bro. Just tell me you straight, man. I know you grown, but you ain't grown like that. Damn. Bro, when you be gone for 2 nights, can you just call me and text me? No, you didn't, bro. Your phone been off for a day and a half.
Bruh, that is your son. That is the problem, because he feels like you're his homeboy. You'll be all right. You'll fall back. Listen here, he's probably trying to stay away from you because he's still traumatized from the last time that you got that stripper to give him fellatio. Let's talk about it. You hear what Jaguar said about Takeoff on Instagram Live. Let's see, what did Jaguar Wright say? She was saying that Quavo was lucky or something like that. Let's get into it.
Man. I'm sure a lot of people have. What do I think about Kanye and Candace? Noni wasn't nothing but a big love bug. We the two Tauruses, me and Noni. You keep saying it in past tense. I'm really hoping that somebody ain't trying to tell me that my cousin Noni died and ain't nobody bothered to let me know. Love me some Tokyo Tony. Yeah, man. I'm in Dallas. I've been around. I've been doing a lot. Sometimes you need to. Good. I'm glad she's good. If somebody see my cousin, Noni, tell her I love her and I'm just in the phone. to take some time. Oh no, I know about Leola Brown. She ain't lying. I'm going to say this because I haven't said anything about it on my page. Takeoff was a setup, period. Who did it? Ain't nobody going to ever find out.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get those likes up. We have 6 people in the building, 6 million people in the building. Let's let our likes reflect our viewers. Please help us by liking the video. All right, we've come to the point in time. Oh, wow, things are getting a little shaky around here. Well, guess what? It's time for an intermission. And also, it's time for an offering. So however you can give the offering, we'd appreciate it. Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. Today, we are having a great time. So go ahead and hurry up and get back to the show. All donations are appreciated.
Ain't nobody ever going to know. And now the so-called alleged shooter, the 16-year-old boy, the shooter, killed him, was just found dead just 1-2 days ago in Houston in the 5th Ward. All I can say is God had his hand on Quavo. God had his hand on Quavo because they both could have easily been gone. You know, people take this whole fame thing for granted. Everybody thinks it's so great. Everybody thinks it's so awesome. Everybody thinks it's so amazing. Oh yeah, and I got the cars and I got the this. You need to understand something. The second that you are no longer financially viable to these motherfuckers, they will find a way to move your ass around. There's absolutely no way. Any member of the Migos were invited to Houston to go to a party of the most powerful music family in the city and get touched. No way. No way. They said it was a dice game, but the footage that I saw that popped up on TMZ, wasn't nobody playing no dice. Takeoff wasn't sitting down and accidentally got hit. No, he was running. He was taking off, and then somebody started busting shots, and he got hit in his head, which was very, very, very triggering for me. Oh, bless your heart. That's a hell of a compliment. Sometimes I feel like I'm the Harriet Tubman of hip-hop and just, you know, the community, period. I keep telling these people, they moving niggas around. Y'all sure y'all want it? All y'all aspiring artists who want to be like all of these other people? You know, oh, getting the money and I got the Lambo with the suicide doors.
Shout out to Chloe. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sonia says, hit the like button. It's free. Thanks for the likes and subs. Yes, thank you so much. Chloe Mendez said $1.99, a super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Listen here, if you've donated tonight, I want to thank you in advance. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. It really helps our channel. We are independent. We're independent content. We're independent contractor. Okay, listen here. We are doing what we can. So thank you at all. It's all appreciated. Sonia says, thanks for the donation. Thank you. And Ela says, what's crazy is the people in the industry. Absolutely. And listen here, I know that these people have gotten a word or two on, what the lifestyle is on the other side. Just like if we're hearing about, the Illuminati and things like that, I'm pretty sure they have. And for them to know about that and still go on with it, doesn't that it doesn't resonate with me. Like it doesn't make sense for me. Who you have a part of mob ties, who then does he connect himself with? Well, in an article, Jas had come. So when the girl was in the video and she was saying that they weren't together, so what she failed to tell us was, let me see. Hmm. Okay. So give me 1 second. Okay, so give me this because now I have to run this back because I feel like we're going to be putting this story together. Okay, where? Okay. Give me a second while I get everything together. Cuz now let's see. Mm. It was a piece of information that I was looking for, and I am just not stumbling up on it. But give me 1 second, and I'll go ahead and finish letting you guys hear what Jag has to say.
When they done with you, they done with you. Then they collect the money off the insurance policy that they put on you, and then they memorialize you, and then they sell your records forever, just like Honeycomb been doing with Biggie. Honeycomb been eating off Biggie forever. Honeycomb has been eating off Biggie longer than Biggie was fucking alive, my nigga. Like, is anybody, like, no, I don't think anybody really gets that part. He wasn't even 30 when he died. He was, what, 25? Biggie been dead damn near 30 years. Because Tupac went first in 95 and Biggie went early 96. So yeah, it's been we're going into 2023 yet. It's been 25 years. Honeycomb has been eating off of Biggie for as long as he was alive.
About nothing, and I.
Like, how the fuck do you get that lucky? You put.
Okay, so listen, guys. I just got word that an eyewitness to Takeoff's murder goes live and exposes what happened. So give me 1 second as I go ahead and bring that footage up. Here, okay, so let me go ahead and bring the footage up.
I wish that about nothing, and I wish, like,
I wish that shit didn't happen. I wish it would have been somebody who could have de-escalated the situation. Like, I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not blaming nobody. Like, that shit was really an accident. But that's the problem, is that it was an accident. People are dying over an accident because of an argument. Like, I just spoke because I felt like that's what I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know what's going on for real. It wasn't about no dice game. Like, yeah. Huh?
We've heard from 3 self-proclaimed eyewitnesses so far. 3.
Let's get back into Jag.
Put a rapper on, he blows up, becomes larger than life. All you gotta do is facilitate him for 6 years. Next thing you know, he's dead, and you got a bag for the next 25 years? Wow. That nigga been making money for every year that man lived. Do I think Little Kim's a clone? I don't think she's a clone, but I think she has definitely been heavily affected by this game. I mean, the truth is, there's a lot of people that don't look the same right now. There's a lot of people that don't look, you know, like they all there. But as long as you dress them up and you put them in clothes, you know, I mean, ain't nobody ever gonna talk about it. Just like ain't nobody talking about the simple fact that the godfather of music, Mr. Clarence Avon himself, who made it possible for all of these niggas to be businessmen in the music industry. His wife was shot in the back and left for dead and died. His 70-something-year-old wife.
Oh, yeah. I did hear about that. Wow. It's the greed. And if you guys look at it, y'all know, okay, so it was first Puff Daddy, right? And now it's P. Diddy. Well, it was something else, and then it's P. Diddy and things like that. These rappers, they changed their names, right? Look at Future. I think he's about to change his name to something Cash. You see how I was connecting my statement? That was a paragraph for me and typing out. Hello and welcome. Please misspell curse words. Thanks. It's all one thought. That's why you never know who may be who. Yep, insurance policies on all artists. I mean, that's the big thing right there. They're that's a given. Yeah. I mean, because whether if you perform or not, we are gonna be good, you know? That's why you never know who may be who. Yeah, I understood what you were saying. Facts. Puffy been eating off Biggie and Craig Mack. You know what? That's sad. And even what was the other rapper? He was, you know, not in good living conditions. And he was a part of the Bad Boy. Oh my God, what is that man's name? I can't think of it right now, but rest in peace to him. Wow. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but yeah, I know he was in a tizzy and his health was declining and things like that. And he had, you know, was speaking out and saying that Puffy wasn't helping or anything like that. Love, love, love is his new name. See, that's the thing. The recording companies own their names. Wow. Y'all ready for Jag? Let's go ahead and hit the like button. We're gonna go ahead and continue to play the audio.
Was shot in the back at their house. You gotta understand something. The Avon family ain't your typical black family. I mean, their daughter worked for the Obama restriction. Clarence Avon talked about it in the documentary that they did, The Godfather. Talking about him. How does your wife get murdered when you live in Bel Air and shit? Armed guards at the gate of your gated community, cameras everywhere. I know you got private security at the house. You are not typical Negroes. How does some random nigga just walk up to Clarence Avon's house and shoot his wife in the back? They called him the next day and he was laughing and joking about how he killed that elderly woman. He killed Nana. Yeah, I'm glad I'll be sure it came out of his coma. I wonder why he was in it. Like, people think I'm like making this up. That nigga Diddy dancing around Hollywood like he the new godfather of the music game. Clarence Avon, I can't imagine how some random person just runs up and kills that man's wife. See, when you pay into that game, you get a bill and it come due. It come due. Clarence Avon did a lot of moving around in his day and age. He came up under the Jewish mafia. People don't think there's a Jewish mafia, but there is. And a lot of it between the Jews and the Italians, especially in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, were ran by Jews and Italians in the music industry, period. Clarence Avon was trained by the oldest of the old. He came into the game in the 1940s. And had been there all that time. And ain't nobody said nothing about his wife's death. I just happened to read about it. A friend of mine I was on the phone with earlier told me. And it threw me off because I still wasn't online. I wasn't paying attention to nothing online. I wasn't trying to do nothing. I didn't want to see nothing. Like, you know, Kanye ain't all the way crazy. You don't become a billionaire by accident. People got right. Am I anti-Semitic? Absolutely not. Some of my closest and dearest friends have been Jews, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I've never seen a recording contract that didn't have a Jewish name on it or negotiated by a Jewish lawyer. There are very few black attorneys, very great black attorney that there is in the music industry. There's 20 Jewish ones. I know. Because I hired a Jewish lawyer to get me out of my major contract so that I could get away from the hell and get away from the foolishness before I got put the fuck up. People want to know why I didn't continue on climbing up to the upper echelon and clawing my way like everybody else did. Because I knew what was going to be there. And I ain't trying to be a witness to half of the shit that they doing anyhow. These motherfuckers are sick. I told myself back in 2007 I was going to carve my own way. Whatever it is that I need to achieve or that I want to achieve, I'll get there. I'll take the scenic route. I don't need the shortcut. Because sometimes the shortcut just gets you cut short as takeoff. Ain't that funny how that play on words work? The shortcut just gets you cut short. I mean, hey, I got a lot of things to say. And I'm creating a space where I can say them. Because I'm sick and tired of these bitch-ass fucking bloggers and they weird-ass fucking fan bases sitting there attacking your channel, reporting your channel, attacking your IG, reporting your IG and community guidelines. No, I finally found me a place I can control. Or I can do me all day long. And guess what? Very soon, everyone's going to get an invitation. And I'm going all in. I'm going all in. Because this takeoff shit was hella triggering for me. Hella triggering for me. My thoughts on Candace Owens is that she's a divisive black woman. She's a dangerous black woman. She has a very, very, very nefarious agenda. You know, 65% of the shit she says, I really don't have a problem with. It's that other 35. It's that other 35. Like when that bitch started talking about the most dangerous place for a fetus was in a black mother's womb, and you black and you saying that shit, bitch, go die. Bitch, go die. Not every black woman is killing her baby. I know plenty of black women in the hood with a bunch of kids that they really wish they didn't have, but they gave birth to their babies. Please, don't do that. Don't do that. 50% of all black women are not aborting their children. And I can tell you that. And I had an abortion. How about that? I made my choices. Should I actually had somebody try to flame me out about it? Look at the sympathy on Twitter. It was not the right move. It was not the right time. I was not in the right space to do it. I have scoliosis. Anytime I give birth to a child, and I don't do C-sections, anytime I give birth to a child, I am putting myself at risk for being paralyzed. That means every child that I had has got to count for me. And yeah, after the first marriage that I had, this disastrous, that shit turned out no. And I made my choice, and guess what? I got that right. Or at least I had that right. Maybe in some states I got that right. Like, we got a lot of shit going on. Fucking election day is coming up. Niggas need to be voting, but who the fuck knows what's going to happen if they do vote? Who's going to know what's going to be disqualified? This whole fucking world is on some bullshit. The whole world is on some bullshit. But no, 50% of black women aren't murdering their children. And any black woman that can say that can suck a whole black woman's ass. Not mine, I'm not interested. She ain't my type. I mean, Lauryn Hill, she escaped with the sense that she got. Because they bring her for a loop. They bring her for a hole. My views on Kyrie Irving, I need to really see what Kyrie Irving is talking about. I mean, I don't know. I had some issues just with his choices based on, listen to me, I get it. If you don't want to take the vaccine, you have your own personal beliefs, that's great. You're entitled to them. It's America. You're entitled to those beliefs. I just don't see why you didn't retire then. Like, retire. Free up their salary so they can actually bring somebody else on the team and help Kevin Garnett not feel like he made the biggest mistake in his life when he walked away from the Golden State Warriors, when the truth is he'd have had more ring if he had to stay and not quit on stepping up. He should have stayed. They should have made the history, match the Bulls record, and then you go off and you do whatever you want to do. Pull all of this together and do all of that. I didn't agree. And all of that with Kyrie Irving and then the COVID, and then I don't want to get. So I don't know. I got feelings about that. If you was going to protest taking the vaccine, which you're absolutely right, then you should have just retired. Then. You know, now all of a sudden he's talking about he's supposed to be retiring. I don't know. I gotta look into that a little bit more. Yup, that's my personal feeling. Kevin Durant should have never left Golden State Warriors before they at least matched the Bulls record. He should have never done it. And he's sitting over there with Kyrie's unvaccinated ass, watching his team that he should have stayed with get them rings that he didn't get. You know, shortcut. Sometimes you get cut short. You know, that's how that is. I hope the money was good. We living in some fucked up times, and I'm telling y'all right now, niggas better get prepared, because I think we're far from seeing the worst of the worst in the world. I ain't gonna be doing no live shows and none of these things. I don't trust none of these things. But I am creating a space where I will be performing live, and I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know when y'all can come sing, because I think I got a lot to sing about. Like for almost a year, over the course of this past year and a half, I didn't sing. I didn't even want to sing. Oh, it's just so fucking broken. Watching all that I live for and all that I believe in and all that I love just be like cut. And shaped and turned into some. Somebody asked me if I will collab with Jay. I'm assuming you mean Mr. Sean Carter, Mr. Carter. I truly doubt it. I truly doubt I'll ever do anything with him ever again. I do not believe that the brand or the vibe in which I live, where music is concerned, I do not believe that's aligned. Like I will not work with anybody that I'm not aligned with. If I do not have spiritual or intellectual or social alignment with you, there's no need for me to work. I work with every fucking body. If anybody that I work with from this point forward, it's going to be to build something. And Mr. Carter isn't really a builder. He's a buyer and he's a seller. Mr. Carter has built nothing. Dame Dash built Rockefeller. Jay-Z was a partner and the top artist. And then he leveled up out of that, went to Def Jam, which he did not build. It was already there. And he leveled up out of that and then, started getting involved in sports. But the truth is he's never built anything. I'm interested in building it. I can't work with anyone that's not building. He's never really built anything. He knows how to cut a deal. He's a very shrewd and very dedicated businessman. He knows when to buy and he knows when to sell. He also knows who to buy. He also knows who to sell. So, I have no desire to work with slave masters. And in my opinion, a lot of the people that are built around, as they like to call themselves in the background, the Carter regime. A lot of people got killed, man. Y'all bought and paid for it. And anybody who lives a life where non-disclosure agreements have to be signed before you can sit down and have a meal with them, I mean, that's really not my thing. I'm really not into non-disclosure agreements like that. Hey, GK. I need to call you, Cheek. I'm up to some shit. I finally found the formula to the magic potion. I'm kind of happy about it. We got to find a way to get out of all of this idol worship and all of this hero worship. And we got to start learning how to double down on ourselves. We have to start learning how to double down on what's important. Every artist, especially every credible and great artist, deserves to be respected, deserves to be held up. But when it gets to the point of worship, that's when we start going wrong. Will do. Love you, Cheek. I'm looking to create a space where artists are equals. I'm looking to create a space where art is respected. I'm looking to create a space where there isn't competition, just contribution or collaboration. Soul music is missing. But guess what? I don't think it's soul music that's missing. I just think the soul in music is missing. There used to be soul in our music, even in rock music. There was soul there. The fucking shit we're listening to is empty as fuck these days. It's empty. No Lucas, no Shakas, no yeah. No Roger, no rerun, no rent. Yep. That's what's wrong with Philly. Music is the heart and soul of Philadelphia. Music is not present in Philadelphia. It's not well. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Drake's latest music was a little on the satanic side. I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't listened. It's been like 2 projects since I've listened to Drake. I haven't listened to Drake in a while. Drake is on some other shit. You know, during the whole Astro World thing, he was just like 2 days after Astro World, he flew out to Atlanta and was at the strip club down around Astro World. He was in the strip club down there. And you're supposed to be sitting up here making all of these, you know, oh, it's such a tragedy, it's so terrible. Let me go get a lap dance and throw it on you, bitches. Oh, bless you. My Place is a great song. You know, it's a lot of these niggas out here, like I said, they bought and paid for it. I don't listen to Beyonce's music anymore either. I haven't listened to her music for quite some time. You know, and the truth is what is Beyonce anymore? I mean, she's an archetype. That's all she is. It's like she's not even an artist. When's the last time anybody seen her do an interview with anybody where she was actually in the interview and they just weren't writing about her or getting quotes from other people? Why can't the woman do an interview and talk anymore? I find that a little suspicious. And every time you see her, she look dead in the eye or squirreled off somewhere. Like, that shit don't look normal. It don't look normal. I don't know if they are clones, but it definitely looks like those pupils is fixed and dilated. You know, I know some rich men, when they get sick and tired of their wives, they just call the doctor and get them on their prescriptions. And then, you know, they become manageable like Stepford wives. It's like a remote control without having to trade batteries. They've done that to a lot of women. They've been doing that to women for years. Wealthy, powerful men have been doing that. You don't want to hear her bitch and complain. You sick and tired of hearing her. Yeah, MK Ultra, that shit's all out there. It's all out there. Put your bitch on some drugs and make sure she's good in drugs. Give her a martini and kiss her on the forehead every now and then. And have the driver take her shopping. Oh, your wife's becoming a little bit too much for you? Here, take a pill. I'm so glad they had surrogates. God knows what would have went into the babies. I hope she wasn't doped up with them twins. I'll tell you that. But, yeah, like I said, it was a foggy night. Got on the road. Couldn't find no peace at home. So I came to my writing place in the city, right around the corner. I gotta run in this store. Give me some water. Some lemonade or something. I'm gonna write a little bit and then take a nap before my meeting starts. So I got a bunch of meetings. K-Riz! K-Riz! What you doing up? I'm up to something. Allegedly. The Wendy Williams shit is a mess. And what's worse is I don't think it's all her. I think somebody done put some drugs on her. I think somebody doped her up. I think somebody slipped up and got off balance. I don't think this is her. I think she got moved around. Like they moving everybody else around. The Wendy Williams we seeing right now, that ain't Wendy. She's too vain to have done that to herself. Period. She's way too vain. Is it karma? Did she do a lot of fuck ass shit that pissed a lot of people off or hurt a lot of people's feelings? Absolutely, it was her job. We don't criticize the white motherfuckers that do the shit that she did. Do we criticize TMZ? Because TMZ do the same fuck ass shit Wendy Williams be doing. And I don't hear nobody wishing death on them bitches. Matter of fact, I just seen people.
All right. So Jaguar has a lot to say. Whew. Do y'all think Jas Prince and MOBTIES going to show up at the funeral? I feel like the way they're already like I said, they feel untouchable, and they feel like with their whack excuses that they got off the hook. But the people that support them and the people of their hometown, Atlanta, shout out to my hometown, um, we're not feeling it. You know, that was a horrible situation. I think the Houston police gonna get indictment too. Yeah, you know what? They might show up if they bold. Exactly. But you know what? The FBI needs to get up involved. I feel like at this point, the FBI needs to start making some arrests. The FBI needs to go around and start, kicking in some doors, you know? And let's get that footage. Let's get that footage of the inside of that bowling alley of wherever they were. That's what I feel. It's just really heavy that, I mean, just from reading that article, just because Takeoff didn't check in, he was unsafe. So at that point in time, if they knew he was unsafe, okay, so somebody had to go. And if Takeoff didn't come, then it would have been Quavo. You know what I'm saying? If we really look at it like that, let's say this, because Quavo took he got his own private transportation to his hotel. He got his own hotel and all that. Like he did his own thing, right? And because he didn't check in, that was a sign of disrespect. That was a sign of disrespect. That is a sign of disrespect. And you know what? Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's go on a quick commercial break because we haven't had one in a minute. And we will be right back, guys. All right, we've come to the hello, and thank you all for coming out to the Queen Tulsa show. It was all a dream. We finally made it. Listen, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. You have come to the place where you can relax, enjoy, and get the hot topics. We can also engage. You can come up or even you can call in. That number is 725 888 1644. Thank you so much for your loyalty. We made it. I'm so excited. You should be too. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh, and make sure you sign up for our perks to get all the exclusives first. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I really hope that you are enjoying the show. I do want to open up the phone lines for anybody that wants to call in because I feel like I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from the public. I want to hear from, you all looking from the outside in. So if you can call into the show, the show's number 725 888 1644. We are up. We are taking phone calls on the hotline. We are live on air here, live in the studio. Okay. And listen here, y'all. I've come prepared. I'm ready to really just dissect what's going on. So you telling me that pretty much this whole situation is because Offset didn't check. I mean, see, and I keep seeing Offset because this was for Offset. This was for Offset, and Cardi took her man out of the equation because she knew something was going on. That's my opinion. I feel like they all are in on this. And when you talk about money and greed, everybody's benefiting. At 12 o'clock midnight, well, it's 12 o'clock in Atlanta, Offset's album is out. Here, let's see. I'm not going to listen to it, but I'm just going to see if he actually is released because I know Eastern time is 12. Let's see. Only You. It was October 14th. October 14th. 10/14. Who they found 2 days ago. Let's see. Are you talking about in Houston? Let's see. Let's see. New releases. Okay, so Houston Police Department new releases. Let's see. Um Oh, okay, let's see. Investigation. But why isn't there anything from the first? Okay, investigation. No. Okay, so I'm looking on here, but it's got everything except for that. Let's see if it's in the archives. Okay. November. Okay. Why don't they have the investigation here? Let me share it with you guys so y'all can see what I'm looking at. But I'm trying to see why don't they have the information about TAKEOFF, because this is on the Houston Police Department, right? Their website, the new releases, and then they have, the following new releases are published by the Houston Police Department Office of Community Affairs. For further information, contact Public Information Officer. So I'll be giving them a call tomorrow. But what I want to know is, where is for November the 1st, right? Where's Offset's? I keep saying Offset. Where's TAKEOFF's investigation? 11/1 of 22. Where is his report? Let me see. Crimes. This information reflects crimes as reported to Houston Police Department as a date of publication. Crime classifications are based upon primarily information supplied. Oh, let me give them a call. Actually, I'm going to give them a call right now. How do we contact them? Okay. So, oh no, we're going to, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to call this number right here. Okay, what's the number? 713 here. 713-308-3200.
You have reached the Office of Community Affairs of the Houston Police Department. Our office hours are from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Please call back during office hours for assistance. If you're a Houston police officer trying to reach a PIO, please call the command center. For a member of the media trying to reach a PIO, please call the After Hours Media Information Line at 713-308-4646 to obtain the contact info.
Down. Okay, let me see. All right, so give me 1 second. I have to call 713-884-3131.
You have reached the Houston Police non-emergency line. If you're calling from a rotary dial phone, remain on the line for assistance. Ha llamado la línea de información del Departamento de Policía de la Ciudad de Houston. Si está llamando de un teléfono rotatorio, por favor esperar en la línea para recibir ayuda. Para continuar en español, oprima el número 8. If you're the victim of a theft, criminal mischief, or vandalism, and the value of the property stolen or damaged is less than $5,000 and you have access to the internet, press 9. If you have not already called concerning this matter and you need a police officer to your location or to make a police report, press 1. If you have already called concerning this matter and requested a police officer and you need arrival information, press 2. To add information, make changes, or to check on the status of a police report, press 3. If you need information about a towed vehicle, press 4. If you need jail, court, warrants, and ticket information, press 5. If your call is in reference to city business or services, press 6. If you need numbers for police department divisions or substations, press 7. If you have a crime or drug activity tip, press 9. For all other questions, press 0. To repeat this menu, press.
You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió.
Guys, can we go ahead and get the likes up? Go ahead and get the likes up if you guys want to hear the conversation. Let's get those likes up. All right, we've come to the point in time. Oh, wow, things are getting a little shaky around here. Well, guess what? It's time for an intermission. And also, it's time for an offering. So however you can give the offering, we'd appreciate it. Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. Today, we are having a great time. So go ahead and hurry up and get back to the show. All donations are appreciated.
Personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió.
All right, as we wait for someone to pick up the phone
You have reached the Houston Police Department.
and address us.
All call takers are busy at this time.
Mhm.
Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió.
If we really think about today is what, the 10th? So he passed on 1101/22. Today is
You have reached the Houston Police Department.
1110.
All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada
I have
será
questions
contestada por la
and
siguiente
they need to
persona
be
disponible
answered.
en el orden en que se
I'm a
recibió.
concerned citizen. I believe I have the right, you know? I should be able to call and see what's going on. I'm worried, I'm concerned.
You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió.
We're calling the police non-emergency number.
You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department.
All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió.
I have a question. And I need them to answer it. I've been on hold for like 24 minutes. Guys, please hit the like button.
You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió. You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be answered by the next available call taker in the order it was received. Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento.
I'm calling the
Su llamada será
police.
contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se recibió.
Hello, and thank you all for coming out to the Queen Tulsa show. It was all a dream. We finally made it. Listen, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. I am calling to get to report on the offset shooting. I've been on the internet, and the main suspect is going to be Jas Prince and J Prince Jr. So James Prince Jr.
On what shooting, ma'am?
On offsets. It was on November the 1st at the bowling alley at 8:10.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've been on the internet and I've been covering the story. I've been looking at videos. I've been getting details, and those are some suspects that they need to look at if they haven't been looking at them already. Now they're saying the group MOBTIES are running y'all city, and I just want to put it out there.
okay, so did you need to speak with an officer?
Oh, Takeoff. His name is Takeoff. I don't know why I said Offset. No, I'm not even in Houston. I'm in Oklahoma. Like I said, I'm a content creator. I'm a big content creator on YouTube. My name is Queen Tulsa, and I've been covering the story, and I've been getting details. And what I've been seeing, I've been gathering them, and I want to do my due diligence by calling and letting you guys know to look into MOBTIES, that gang affiliated organization. Look into them. Jas Prince and James Prince Jr. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and do you have a description of James Prince Jr. and Jas?
Yes, give me 1 second. So, Jas Prince, give me 1 second. I'm going to give you a description. Okay, he's a brown skinned male. He has like a mole up under
But
his.
his race, is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
Oh, he's a black man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And his name is Jas Prince?
Yes.
How old is he?
Let me see, when is his birthday? Let me get his birthday. Okay, so his name is Jas Prince, and he was born on October the 30th.
Of what year?
Of what year? Let's see. Give me 1 second. October 30th, 1987. He's 35 years old.
Okay. Do you have a height for him?
No, I know that he's a chief executive officer of the Young Empire Music Group.
Okay. Do you have any information on James Prince Jr.?
James Prince Jr., give me 1 second. Now, he's adopted, so I don't know how that's going to work out. He's adopted. Give me 1 second. Okay, so James Prince Jr. Hold on. Now his daddy, I don't know his birthday, but I know his daddy's birthday. His birthday is October the 31st, 1964. Give me
Okay,
one.
but I need information on the one that you're reporting.
Yes, ma'am. Well, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, give me 1 second. I should have it in just one moment.
And your name again, ma'am?
Queen Tulsa.
Spell it for me, please.
QUEEN TULSA.
And your callback number?
My callback number is going to be 725-888-1644.
Okay, and this is they're relating to the shooting that happened?
Yeah.
People that you're reporting?
Yeah, it happened.
And where did the shooting occur?
It happened at the 810. It was at a bowling alley. So give me 1 second. Okay, it's going to be 810 Billboards and Bowling. And it's going to be in downtown Houston.
So the name of the street is Billboard?
Give me 1 second, ma'am. The address is going to be 1201 San, SANJACINTO Street, Suite 321, Houston, Texas 77002. And the hours they're actually open right now.
What is it?
Would you like their? It's a bowling alley, ma'am. It's a bowling alley bar.
Okay.
You know, some gambling going on. I mean, high stakes.
Okay, and why do you think these two people are related to that shooting?
Listen here, I believe that they are because from the information that I've gained online, they are affiliated with MOBTIES, and MOBTIES, you have to check in with them. You know, when the celebrities come in, they check in with them so then they're safe in the streets. But TAKEOFF had come down with Quavo, and TAKEOFF didn't check in. He got his own transportation. He went to his own room and he got his own transportation to the party. When he was there, all of a sudden he gets shot and killed. And then there's one lady that's on the internet. Her name is Ashley or Ashton. She said that she was there, but she's not really telling who the shooter was.
And the shooting happened November what, ma'am?
It happened on November the 1st, and the man's name is TAKEOFF. Am I saying Offset or TAKEOFF? That's his name. His name is Kinnear. Hold on, give me 1 second.
That was shot.
Yeah, I'm about to give you his real name. That's his rap name. Give me one.
And did you want to speak with police, man?
Yes, I mean, if they can call me back, I mean, I at least want to know if somebody working on the case.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Okay, his real name.
Have them to give you.
His real name is Kershnik Kari Ball. And this incident happened on November the 1st at 2:30 a.m. I am a content creator. I am calling to get information to see are they have they captured the people that did this heinous crime to him? There were so many videos. I mean, where was the video are they looking to get the video footage from the bowling alley? Everybody had their camera phones out. Everybody that was there needs to be under investigations. And I've got to do my part. I don't know the man personally, but that's a Black brother. And he got taken out of here senselessly. So I want to do my due diligence and standing up and calling for him. I'm not even related to the man.
All right, ma'am. Ask them to give you a call back at area code 725-888-1644. Is that correct?
That is correct, ma'am.
All right, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah, you know what? This is the thing. I don't care whose fight it is. I don't care what situation it is. Listen here, when you see something, you say something. I don't care. You might feel like your voice is not big. You might feel like people aren't going to hear you, but who cares if people don't hear you and if they don't take you serious? I better get a phone call back, or I will be giving them a phone call tomorrow. I will continuously give them a phone call until they get back with me. I want to know what you guys are doing. Are you guys really digging deep into this investigation? Are you really taking this serious? The man's funeral is what, Friday? Come on now, people. This ain't right. This is not right. This is not right. Somebody said Takeoff. You said Offset. Oh my God. Listen, I believe that hit was for Offset. Listen, that hit was for him. And I don't know how much longer he's going to dodge the situation, but that was for him, not Offset. Takeoff. Everybody's got mad at me. Oh, y'all done gave me my blues up in the chat. You have to say the right name for the one, and you need to say his real name. Absolutely. It's really hard to find the info for each of them because of their names. Yes, I ran into that problem, but I did get as much as I could get. And see, this is the thing. If Google don't have this person as your child, like, yeah, it's something, you know how they can get things sealed in court? Y'all think that it's a situation like that with this whole adoption? They got it sealed in court. This lady is playing dumb, obviously. Absolutely. You heard the nefariousness. She was just so wicked on the phone, just, what? Where did it happen? Like, girl, come on, get with the program, sis. Like, come on, we got things to do. Tell her activists are coming if we don't get answers. I wish I would have saw that comment by the time while I was still on the phone. I've been saying everyone who's been invested needs to call them. This is crazy. Exactly. Do your due diligence. If you're gonna sit here and make videos off of the content, why not do your due diligence? Offset wasn't there. Quavo was there. I know Quavo was there, but I'm just saying, when you really think about it, they were all together, right? Here, let me drop the link. I'm going to drop the link. I would like to have a conversation because y'all give me some understanding. I don't want to be up here talking by myself. Click the link. Just let me know that you're a real person and you don't even have to be on camera, but I want to have a conversation. I got to get this out. I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you don't want to hit the link, you can always call in. The number is 725-888-1644. Here, let's do a little commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, we've come to the point in time. Oh, wow, things are getting a little shaky around here. Well, guess what? It's time for an intermission. And also, it's time for an offering. So however you can give the offering, we'd appreciate it. Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. Today, we are having a great time. So go ahead and hurry up and get back to the show. All donations are appreciated. All right, and we are back after that quick intermission. Thank you all for sticking with me. And I don't know, like, this is heavy, and I feel like at least we did something, if nothing at all. And the operator said that she would have someone call me back, and I will be following up. I will be following up because I feel like if they do something, then that can put at ease at what could possibly come. And when I say that, I mean like the aftermath, like the backlash, because once that man is in the ground, people are already in their feelings. People are in their feelings like really, really, really deep. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. Hey, Asia. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What's the word? Well, I just called the Houston Police Department because I wanted to get an update on the investigation. I mean, are they making some arrests? And I also let them know that I felt like the possible, oh, you know what? I need to call them back and tell them Lil Cam. Hold on. Yeah, I need to call them back and tell them Lil Cam. Because it slipped my mind. She was throwing me off, and that's why I couldn't really think straight. Hopefully I can get another operator. Here, let's see.
You have reached the Houston Police non-emergency
Hello.
line. If you're calling from a rotary dial phone, remain on the line for assistance. Ha llamado la línea de información del Departamento de Policía de la Ciudad de Houston. Si está llamando de un teléfono rotatorio, por favor de esperar en la línea para recibir ayuda. Para continuar en español, oprima el número 8. If you're the victim of a theft, criminal mischief, or vandalism, and the value of the property stolen or damaged is less than $5,000 and you have access to the internet, press 9. If you have not already called concerning this matter and you need a police officer to your location or to make a police report, press 1. If you have already called concerning this matter and requested a police officer and you need arrival information, press 2.
You have reached the Houston Police Department. All call takers are busy at this time. Your call will be
Y'all think
answered by
that
the next available call taker in the
I think
order
maybe
it
I
was
should just let them call me, right?
Ha llamado al Departamento de Policía de Houston. Todo el personal de emergencia está ocupado en este momento. Su llamada será contestada por la siguiente persona disponible en el orden en que se
Because see,
recibió.
Jazz said that they unalive Lil Cam. I don't know how true that is because Lil Cam was on his Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Lil Cam was on his Twitter. And then Lil Cam had come over here one night and he decided that he was gonna he came over here. So I'm not sure what Jaguar is talking about. But see, that girl, she's really not making no sense. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
The whole day I've been sick to my stomach, like, since it happened. Like, I didn't even expect for my shit to be up like that. I thought my shit was just gonna be like all the other little tweets that people was putting out. Like, I only came on there to just tell the truth, because people gonna take it and spin it all types of ways. Like, it wasn't even 5 a.m. yet, and people was posting the wrong story. Like, and I ain't like that. So really, I'm just here to say, like, we gotta really watch how we're treating each other, and start to understand, like, it's senseless violence going on for no reason. Senseless gun violence. Like, people are really dying for no reason. Like, even when it comes to small altercations, even when it comes to celebrities, it don't matter how big they is, how small they is. Like, just in general, like, people need to start to realize that it's not worth it. We having all this going on for no reason. Like, all of this is going on for no reason. We lost a big ass person in the game for no reason. And that shit really got me sick, because it shouldn't have happened. Like, it didn't need to happen. It could have been avoided. It's like we can't keep on doing shit like this that can be avoided. And that's really all I came on here to say, is like, I really want to raise awareness, because like, Texas is real bad on gun laws. If you know about Texas, everybody carries in Texas. You know what I'm saying? And y'all talking about to the authorities, talk to so and so, but y'all don't know what I've done. Y'all don't know what's going on for real. Like, the investigation is gonna get taken care of. I don't know who did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everybody who was there. I came by myself. Like, I knew one person who was a photographer up in there, and I just came just because, like, I was just up there on some cool shit. But I only came on here just to say, like, we gotta stop the senseless gun violence. We gotta stop the petty arguments. All this shit that is happening, like, it like, all
that
of
part,
shit is just
Asia.
unnecessary. We gotta start realizing a lot of things aren't important enough to be arguing about. Yeah, and I told y'all already, I didn't come on here to tell y'all no story. I didn't come on here to say no extra shit. I told y'all I'm not gonna speak on nothing. I came on here just to send my condolences, and I said that specifically. So don't come on here asking me and saying that I'm not speaking on nothing. Get out of my life if you're saying I'm not speaking on nothing. I'm here to spread a message. That's it. I'm here to spread a message that people need to stop the senseless gun violence. Like, that's it. Everything else can get taken care of with the authorities and out of all this social media shit. But for right now, it's a gun and a people problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's both. It's both. I just think people just need to start to realize arguments and little shit is never important. Y'all worried about who did it, bruh. It's not always about just who did it. It's about the situation. Y'all just got to pay attention to the bigger picture and realize, like, Takeoff wouldn't have wanted this. Like, Takeoff was out the way for a reason. Like, why do you think he was always out the way? Because of just senseless shit like this. I'm not here to change anything. I'm not here to do anything. Like, yeah, I came because I knew multiple people who was up here. You know what I'm saying? I came by myself, but I knew multiple people who was up there. Like, I'm not saying don't find the people who did it. I'm just saying, like, we got to think about this in the bigger picture. Like, we got to do better as a people. Just because I was there doesn't mean I know exactly who shot off. Like, if y'all don't want to hear.
That's my thing. That's my thing. It's like, it seems like folks be so interested in getting some clout. I mean, she's just sitting there all calm and just saying all these things and failing to realize a mother don't have her son walking these streets no more. And for her to say it's not all about the finding out who it is, well, who is it about? It seems like it's about you right now and your numbers that you're getting on your live. I didn't need to what they and tried telling the truth. Someone lost their life, and all of a sudden, everyone went blind. Exactly. Everybody lost their eyesight soon as it happened. Come on now. When they started having them dreams and stuff, when it really started affecting them, that's when it's gonna matter. That's when it's gonna settle into them. But we don't even know if it's gonna settle in them. Then to be so comfortable with taking somebody's life, or even somebody just they just lost their life, and for you to be nonchalantly walking around like, who cares? That says a lot about you and your character.
Hear what I got to say, y'all can get off my live, because when I just posted on my story, I said that I'm only coming up here to talk about what I had to say, my message I had to say. Like, all I had to say was that we need to be focused on stop that shit. It's not about snitches, it's not about nothing.
It's not about a snitching, it's not about nothing. 825 people in here, and you are gracefully, like, you are giving your speech at an award show. Like, make it make sense. My sentiments exactly. She's trying to flex for the gram and likes. That's that bozo behavior. Exactly. Like, you sitting up here, oh, well, this is this, and it ain't fair. I mean, what is it? We need to stop gun violence. We need to stop this. It sounds like you was there enjoying it with your popcorn. It sounds like you attracted to the dude that did it.
I don't know who did it. Y'all can stop talking about, I don't know.
Yes, you do, sis.
I'm not adding to nothing. I didn't come on here to add to nothing. I told you I didn't come on here to add to nothing. Like,
what did you come out here to do, sis?
I ain't come on here to add to nothing. Like, I seen what I seen, and all I want to say is that I just hope people can really learn from this situation and just stop the violence. Stop carrying when it's not necessary. Have your security before you carrying your own gun when it comes to celebrities and situations like that. Yeah.
Now, who are you to give somebody some advice when you ain't even got sympathy for the mother that just lost her son in a tragic way? This was a tragic, horrific situation. This wasn't, he just went off somewhere and she didn't know where he went. She knew his destination. She knew the people that he would be around. Is obvious, and it's now everybody know who was there except for those that was there.
I ain't come on live to tell nobody nothing. Like, y'all can be mad how y'all feel. Y'all don't understand. Like,
What is it that we're not understanding? Somebody says guns aren't going nowhere. This ain't gonna change. What can help is justice and the people who did it getting what they deserve. Who was Quavo arguing with about basketball? Who was Quavo arguing with about basketball? And she's not answering these questions. But what are you here for?
y'all saying TAKEOFF killer free and this and that and the next. Y'all don't know what is going on.
Nobody has been arrested yet, sis. Wake up out of that funk or put that blunt down, sis. Like, seriously.
If nobody trying to hear me preach, why is you on my live? Like, don't none of that matter. But I'm finna hop off this hoe. I said what I had to say. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you know, it's whatever it is. But I just came on here to say, like, stop the gun violence, stop the petty arguments, stop the petty situations, stop the dry beefing. Like, obviously, you know, it's important to get down to what happened. And I'm not worried about no clout. It is what it is.
If it's not about that, why mention it? Why bring it up, sis? If you're here and you're here for a good reason, like, why do you have to do all that? Why do you have to do the most? Why is it that you're looking at the comments, you're probably twiddling your hair, doing the most, getting your attention because you know with the title that you put in or even your name being out there that you was associated with, you already knew people are going to show up. People have questions. So for you to get on here and act like you just woke up out of a dream and this is new to you is obnoxious. That's obnoxious behavior. That is some obnoxious behavior. Asia said, civilians aren't rats. They're just that, civilians. This generation is trash. If you have no dog in this fight, why not stop? Help this mother and take off. Get the proper justice he deserves. Exactly. But you know what? If it was their family members, oh, y'all need to speak up. Y'all need to say something. It's selective outrage. It's selective like it's the selective support for me. These people are choosing not to support. Let's talk about it. She's inviting the drama and the bull crap that comes with it. Exactly. Like I said, when she got her phone in her hand and she made that title and she decided to press go live, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. And all these people supposed to, oh, well, I don't want to be identified. Oh, I don't want to be this. I don't want to be that. Well, why are you coming out talking? Why? You're coming out talking and not saying nothing. So when you say, oh, it's not clout, then what is it? Because I'm lost. What could it possibly be? If it's not clout, then what is it? That's the question. Help me answer it. Say it ain't so. Prove me wrong.
I deny it. I told you I ain't come on here to say nothing. Yeah, I mean, I had acquaintances up in there. Y'all so worried about every little detail.
You had acquaintances. Yeah, I had acquaintances up in there. So, I mean, are you one are you one of the working girls? Are you one of the setup girls? Let us know because there are chicks in the game that set these guys up. Are you one of those? Are you a part of that crew, love? Let us know. Well, we know you're not going to let us know because you don't want to tell us nothing, but you want clout. You want your name out there, right?
It's the police job to figure out what happened. It's not my job to figure out what happened. I know what I know, and I said what I said. I'm not saying that it don't matter to find out who did it. I'm just saying, like, right now, I came on here to talk and just say that we just got to do better as a people. It's nothing else I can say. Everything I posted on Twitter is what I know. If I knew anything more, it would have been said. I don't know nobody names. I don't know none of that. I knew who I knew up in there. I had acquaintances up in there. I knew some females up in there, and that was it.
Somebody said, bro, fuck all that you talking about. Who the F shot Takeoff? We don't care about none of that other stuff you saying. And that's the thing. I think she got on here to trigger people. And maybe this is what they put her up to. Get on there and act like you're going to say something because, oh, you know what? Put a female up. You know what I'm saying? She already has a plan, but they want to set it up like, oh, she's vulnerable. Oh, she's by herself. But really, they have a plan. And her plan is to trigger the audience. They're not doing it, they're getting people to do it for them. And like I said, it's the setup girls. They do anything for it. She's already let us know that she had acquaintances. Remember? She had acquaintances in the building where Takeoff and Quavo them were, right?
Like, y'all so worried about getting to the end of it. Y'all trying to drag me. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can talk and run on my page all day. I'm not finna just go private. I don't have to worry about all of that.
Somebody says if you want to help gun violence, tell the authorities the shooter and get him off the streets. Someone else says it is your damn job. Get the info out. You sound stupid. I'm arresting this chick if I'm the cops. I'm sending her page to the cops, fam. You lying. You came on love for clout. You clearly don't care about who shot him. His mother. Let's see.
But all right, I'm off this whole.
His mother flew to Houston and is crying her eyes out. Her heart is broken, but I don't care about who shot him. You a goofy.
Now, y'all, just all I want to say is just, I'm praying for his family. I'm praying for him. I'm praying for his soul. And I hope no more shit like this has to happen. That's it. I just hope no more shit like this has to happen because it just was not necessary. None of that shit had to happen.
Somebody says, like, bro, just say what they were wearing. We ain't asking for a name. Did you see the ish or not? Somebody said, just describe the person. Just describe what the person had on and who Quavo was arguing with. Tell us on Twitter. Somebody else says, if you don't say nothing now, you going to have to tell the cops you an accessory. You get just as much time. Hope you get 20 years. Wow. So the people are really going in on her. We do have a comment. Asia said, whoever is innocent should walk, and the ones who committed this horrendous act should be acted upon appropriately, hands down. Sleep in peace, Takeoff, and everyone else who lost their lives. Exactly. This is like a back to back situation. I mean, you have Duke the Jeweler, you have uh, Lotto Cash DeSoto or DeSeto, and then now you have Takeoff. And this is with the same group of people. There is no way that you're saying, oh, well, it's a coincidence. Oh, it's just something in the water. Oh, it's just something in the rain. Oh, that's just the weather. No, I'm not buying it. Okay.
I'm not worried about being a snitch. I know what I know, and I posted what I know, and that's it. That's it. I don't know nothing else. He said, I'm a stripper, baby. I don't strip. I don't sell pussy. I don't do none of that.
Somebody said a man died, a young king died. Who mattered? And you here talking about your feelings instead of going to the police?
I know y'all think just because I'm from Houston,
HPD is going to call you in for questioning anyway. They, along with the feds, watch social media, so you're getting a visit soon. Trust. You so worried about getting attention. A man lost his life, and all you worried about is
I'm just a hoe or something.
a little 15 minutes of fame. If you really want to help his family, say who Quavo was arguing with. And I totally agree. Why are you on here?
But I actually,
why are you on here going back and forth with people in the chat? Because for one, they're offended. They want to know. They're upset. And I feel like you're sitting up and you are triggering them. That's just like you have a snack and it's snack time for the children, and you dangling that the snack over the kid's head, like, okay, y'all want it? Like give them the snack. Give us the information. Stop dangling it over our head. Stop trying to get your moment. No, you can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
Study politics. Thank you very much. So that's another reason I feel inclined to actually speak, because I do study politics.
You do study politics. Well, did you know that gang organizations are somewhat politics? Hello, get into it.
I'm praying to God that this type of shit can stop, and being at the forefront of it just makes me more inclined to want to speak on it. And
at the forefront of it, speaking up on what? Speak on it.
Hope that nothing like this happens again. I'm not worried about no 15 minutes of fame. This shit ain't finna carry me nowhere. This shit ain't finna carry me nowhere. This ain't no fame. This ain't even no 5 minutes of fame. I'm not no rapper. I'm not none of that. Like, I'm regular as fuck.
Somebody said, why women not acting like women anymore? You acting like a fucking man. That's not sexy, you bum. Somebody said, I cracked the case, have security. If you go, have your own gun. Y'all got to pay attention. This ish just got real deep.
I go to school. I have a job. And
Ma, you love the attention. That's why you on the live. LOL. You don't dance. Keep sounding ghetto saying LOL.
And I said my side, and I know what I know. I posted on Twitter, and that's it. Y'all can say all y'all want.
Somebody say you feel inclined to speak because you study law enforcement, but you did ain't even speaking. She not black official. She don't care about a black man dying, so she won't even go to the cops. Wow.
And like I said in my tweet earlier, if y'all saw something,
They said, someone says, well, there's street politics that you ain't got nothing to do with. We really out here spinning. Wow. See? What did I tell you guys? It's street politics too. Someone says, you don't care about gun violence. You just want attention. Take off family crime. They need to know.
Our narrative was wrong. Are y'all going to speak?
Somebody says his mom was in mad tears, bro. She just lost her son. You know something, shawty. Please say something. That makes sense.
On it. Are y'all going to say how you...
Somebody said, would you cooperate? Would you cooperate? Because you already went out and put this on the media. So it's either you're willing to cooperate or you want 15 seconds of fame.
Really feel.
Somebody said, just be honest. You're enjoying the cloud right now. Like, why are you even on here? Why are you even live right now? Someone else says, I guess law enforcement hit you up. Will you cooperate?
I posted on Twitter everything I know. That's everything. That's every detail of what I know. Y'all.
Somebody said, do you think this live is helping his mother? And pretty much that's where it ends. This is so disgusting. Like, people will sit up and like, you were there, and if you're not gonna say who did it, just keep your mouth closed. Just keep your mouth closed, because you are a disservice to his mother and you are a disservice to him. So don't even speak on him. If you're not going to do your due diligence, fall back. Asia says she'll find herself at someone else's shooting and or death. That's what makes them thrive. Exactly. You know what? Some people, they really get excited. They get pumped. It does something to their self-esteem. It does something to their ego. It does something to their inner demon. Wow, this was heavy. Listen here, guys. We will be, oh my goodness, what is today? Wednesday? We will be back on Friday. Actually, we are taking a 2-day hiatus away. And so we will be back with some hot, fresh content on Friday. All right. I want to thank everybody for coming out. If you are just now coming in, we only have 7 likes. Now we have 8. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Please, 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 as it helps our channel, it helps our algorithm, and it gets more people involved, and we can have more people in our chat engaging, because we all have an opinion, and I feel like we all should share it, even if it's the unpopular opinion. And if anybody knows the unpopular opinion, it should be me, right? So listen, I really want to thank you all for coming out tonight. I appreciate you for setting aside time to engage, relax, and enjoy with me here on the show. I'm your host, Queen Tulsa. This is the Goddess Queen Tulsa Show, and this concludes our show. Until next time, so long. Hello, and thank you all for coming out to the Queen Tulsa Show. It was all a dream. We finally made it. Listen, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. You have come to the place where you can relax, enjoy, and get the hot topics. We can also engage. You can come up, or even you can call in. That number is 725-888-1644. Thank you so much for your loyalty. We made it. I'm so excited. You should be too. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh, and make sure you sign up for our perks to get all the exclusives.